Hey, what's up all of you beautiful people? Welcome back to our channel. Work is what most of us need to make a living from. Some professions pay more than others, although we always assume that they're interesting to you. If you love your work and you're satisfied, then believe me, you're one of the luckiest persons on this planet. We never bother a work that no one wants to do for a small fee, but that's how the world works, right? Well, not always. Some of the works that you never thought about are a foundation for a larger career. Yes, it's true. The only reason we don't know about them is because we never bothered to study them. However, the people who did this work are much better in the salary class than the average worker. Curious to know? Then sit back, relax, and enjoy the whole video, as we're going to discuss the top 10 surprisingly highest paying jobs. Now let's begin. Number 10. Farmer, collecting deer urine. If you'd ever hunted in the USA, you would have stumbled upon deer-flavored perfumes. They're used for hiding a noticeable human smell to attract animals such as moose and antelopes, as their sense of smell is pretty good. If you thought perfumes were made from chemicals, you're mistaken. It's not easy to fool these animals, so the baits are made from good old fresh urine. Harvesting deer is a highly paid and surprisingly specific job that you probably never knew existed. In addition, few people have the experience to do this, since deer tends to move a lot and make collecting urine more difficult. Canned urine can be sold for $110 per gallon. How cool is that? Number 9. Collector of animals killed on the road. In a movie, a car-animal collision is usually a bad warning, suggesting a darker turn of future events. However, if we asked you how many of these accidents occurred in 1 year, you'd probably have guessed that it was not much, since neither humans nor animals are so stupid as to often fall into this situation. You'll be surprised to learn that the average number of encounters with deer, which is the most common creature in the US, is about 1.5 million per year. Roadkill collectors are the people who clean up after these accidents, as this is hardly the job for a professional police team. Although it sounds boring, but it pays a lot. A road-killing collector can earn around $72,000 a year if he works in a state with moderate to high homicide rates. Number 8. Insurance sales agent. If you're a sales representative, you can imagine how sales agents go back to home returned empty-handed after selling commercial campaigns. Even popular films cannot captivate this area, and few have the skills to make a living by selling. If you do, you can get good compensation in the end, but this is still a rare thing. This is only possible if you're talking about a general sales area. If you're interested in selling insurance, this may be the career you're looking for. The fee for an insurance agent in the US is between $48,000 and $72,000, and this is just the national average. Insurance agents working in states such as New York, North Dakota, and Massachusetts can count on average $70,000 or more for those with extensive experience. This is because almost everyone has to buy insurance at some point, which means that the convincing part of sales has already been largely eliminated. Number 7. Coal mine staff. Popular fiction has succeeded in portraying coal mining as this work you should never want. It sounds like the perfect setup for terrible things, and it doesn't look like a job someone would readily accept, not to mention the constant layer of coal dust on your body for the rest of your life. All this only if you consider the films as an accurate representation of the real functioning of things. It is intuitively clear that engineers and technicians working in the coal industry are paid well, while miners working underground are far from being on the list. On average, miners underground have a starting income average of about $60,000 a year and about $85,000 for overtime work. This is the lower income limit for a mining specialist. Mining executives can earn up to $200,000 a year. Great job, isn't it? Number 6. Crime scene cleaner. No matter where you live, you can be sure that someone in your general environment is currently breaking the law. Crime is one of the few constants in all human societies. Although we do not call crime an industry, the people who work with it, like detectives, police, and forensics, are usually paid well. However, have you ever wondered who cleans these crime scenes? A crime scene cleaner sounds like a dirty, poorly paid job. Why would someone enthusiastically sign up to clear the worst instincts of humanity? However, crime scene cleaners are often paid a lot more than other people we already mentioned on this list. If you have a stomach and, of course, abilities for it, crime scene cleaners can easily earn $600 or about $250 an hour. What exactly these 6 digits depends on is how long you do it and how many crimes are committed in the city in which you work. So what do you think of this one? Number 5. Garbage collector. The garbage collector deals with the things that you no longer need, from clean furniture to shreds of food. Due to the versatility of things that make up our trash, this can be a difficult task. However, garbage collectors are among the most satisfied workers. They rarely see them leaving work. So what is there? Note that this is not because they have no other options. It's because it's a high salary job. The income for a garbage collector can be up to $80,000 a year or even more if you work in the big areas of a big city. This is not as disgusting as it seems. They have all the equipment to get rid of most of the garbage. So when you think about moving to a higher paying job, this can be an alternative when you're ready. Number 4. Golf ball picker. A golf ball picker brings balls for everyone. Depending on the ability of a golfer, they can land in random places. Collectors search bushes and plunge into artificial lakes after the game. And this doesn't seem like a great skill. Surprisingly, in order to become successful collectors of golf balls, it takes a lot of talent because they have to get to places that are inaccessible to most other people. In many countries of the world, it is also necessary to face dangerous animals such as alligators and poisonous snakes. That's why they're among the highest paid people on the golf course, with the exception of the wealthy people who play the game. How much money you can earn depends on the golf course and how much you earn per ball for a choice. But on average, you can expect to earn about $100,000 a year just for collecting golf balls. If you're a good diver, this number may even be higher. How's that? Number 3. Oil rig worker. Working at a remote oil rig is the exact opposite of exciting work. They've been stuck in the wilderness for months, and the only difficult part does not seem to die of boredom. Of course, only if you did not make an effort. Those who worked on the installations will tell you that this not only pays off but also requires dynamic thinking and local decision making. The average salary of oil rig personnel is somewhere around $100,000 a year, and this is only for the average workforce. If you occupy a higher position in the hierarchy, for example, a drilling consultant or a reservoir engineer, this can be up to $200,000. Number 2. Plumber. Plumbing work not only sounds boring but also requires things like eliminating blockages and working with more fat than you may have seen in your life. We don't say that this work is sober, as it's still a good working day for a fair daily wage, but no one dreams about it when he's still young. If you look at this, plumbers earn a lot more than most other areas. A plumber can earn between $50,000 and $70,000 a year, while the wage of average US population is $31,000 a year. This applies only to ordinary plumbers who have recently entered the field. The top 10% of plumbers earn an average of more than $84,000 a year. This may be a surprise, but plumbing is not an easy area. First, you must complete training that can take years. Number 1. Crab fisherman. Being a fisherman is a job that you would only do if you had no other choice. This may be true, although it depends on the type of fishing you're talking about. While some fish are abundant throughout the year, others are only collected in certain areas during certain seasons, and capture is a very well-paid career. However, if you can catch crabs, this may be one of the highest paying jobs you can get. If you ever went to a restaurant and wondered why crab dishes are especially expensive, although there are so many crabs on the beach, this is the reason. Fishing for crabs is a seasonal activity that poses a great risk due to the unpredictable weather conditions in which crabs are usually found. The captain of a crab boat can earn up to $200,000 a year, and the team can expect to spend about $50,000 for a 3-month period of work. So if you live near to a beach area, then this is the seasonal job that you might look for in the future. Well guys, that's it from this video. It's time to drop down your comments. What do you think of these surprising jobs? Which one of these did you like the most? Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon for more videos. See you soon in the next video.